Hey, what's up, guys? Robert Rule of 2 Review here, and this is some crazy information about Batman Arkham Knight and its PC problems. I'm not sure how many people have heard about this the last day, but apparently the PC release and Steam release of Batman Arkham Knight has been a huge disaster. Nothing but issues, tons of glitches, tons of problems. Apparently a couple updates that really aren't getting things done. It was described by IGN as awkward updates, quote unquote. Not quite sure what that means. They did have a hyperlink to it, but I didn't click it. I just kind of wanted to get an idea of what's really going on. And this video comes on the heels of the news that Warner Brothers announced today, just 24 hours after the game's been on sale, that they are suspending the sale of the game on PC worldwide so that they can fix and rectify all the issues. Now, this is pretty unprecedented. It's huge that a company is willing to stop the sale of a game to try to fix it, especially in a world where a lot of games have released broken over the last couple years and last generation, and now even more so this generation. But honestly, I know a lot of people are spinning this pretty negative, and they're very mad at Warner Brothers and the game, and bad reviews on Steam and all this stuff. There's a lot of drama surrounding this because this is a huge game, Batman Arkham Knight. It's a very huge game. But I got to tell you guys, I actually think this is great. So in a day and age where games like SimCity 4, Diablo 3, Assassin's Creed Unity, Halo Master Chief Collection, stuff like this, very huge high-profile releases will come out. Battlefields 3 and 4, I think mostly 3 than 4. Maybe that's backwards. Both of them, I don't even know. The point is, when these are huge, gigantic, massive releases, AAA budgets, these games are releasing, and a lot of times they're having issues and they're not playable right out of the box. And it takes sometimes days upon weeks or even months in the case of Halo Master Chief Collection to get everything working right out of the box day one. I think it's great that Warner Brothers is the first company, amongst the sea of new trends that is willing to say, you know what, we're not going to keep selling this game. It's not about the dollar here. It's about our reputation, and it's about the enjoyment of this game by our fans who deserve to have a working Batman game the day they purchase it, even in this world of these shitty issues where everything's online and people are willing to release broken games very often, even knowing, oh, we can just patch it later. Let's just try to get the big day one sales right now, and let's not tell them about the issues and let them deal with it and be mad because we can patch it in a couple of weeks. That's a really, seedy, underhanded kind of business decision. I don't like it. It's, one of the reasons, why I still love Nintendo to this day, because they almost never have these issues. And even when they do, they're never to this degree. But the other companies and platforms will continually run into this. Warner Brothers comes out and says, oh no, they're putting their foot down. They're saying, you know what? We like money, but we don't like money that much that we want to screw over our fans and have our reputation dragged through the mud any more than it already is by releasing a game in this state. This is an unforgivable condition based on the couple pieces of news that I was able to read about the PC version. It's unforgivable, just like it was with Assassin's Creed or Halo. And I have Halo, and I haven't had this issue because I haven't played the Master Chief Collection online once. I've only played the campaign stuff. Campaign has worked great. It's been the online matchmaking that's been tough for that game. But, you can't release games like this anymore, and I feel like this is going to help teach other companies a lesson. And Warner Brothers is going to do it right. So as much as it's really not okay that this game released this way, whether it was a mistake or laziness or who knows whatever, I completely commend them for what they're doing. I think this is a brilliant move. All things considered, people absolutely have the right to be mad at them and mad at this game for not working. If I had purchased it on the PC and I couldn't play it, I'd be flipping pissed. Mostly because I'm playing the game on the PS4 right now, and it's goddamn amazing. I almost didn't even pick this game up day one, and I am so glad I did because it is awesome. It is so good. And if I had access to this game and I was running into issues where I couldn't play it, I would be livid, especially if it was on the game company, if it was their fault and their, laziness or lack of attention to detail and thoroughness that caused these issues. It is essentially unforgivable, like I said, but that doesn't mean that they can't be given the chance to fix it, which they are. So hopefully it doesn't take more than a couple of days. I don't remember. Let me pull up the article because I thought they already listed a date. Warner Brothers have suspended all sales of the triple PC version. Now, I thought maybe they said they were making it like a specific 2-day suspension or something, but there's no mention of time. It's just not on sale right now for the foreseeable future until they get it fixed. So I'd like for them to be able to get it fixed soon. I'd like for them to be able to kind of fix these problems and have everyone not be talking, bad about them. And I'd like the people who bought this game to be able to play it, and other people who were waiting to pick up the PC version to also, feel comfortable that they can buy this game and it's going to work and not have to wait for Warner Brothers to fix their shit and then get the game sellable again. Because right now, even if you wanted it on PC, you couldn't go buy it. And that's crazy. I just like the fact that this company is willing to say, screw the sales. Let's stop selling this till the product is worth it. That is the way you do it. You don't release it broken just for the sake of getting the dollar. You release it right. And luckily, we know it's running great on the PS4 and Xbox One. Console versions are doing well. My PS4 version is flawless. I'm so impressed with how it's running right now. So we know that game is selling well, and they're going to make a lot of money from the console version, and then hopefully get the PC version fixed. And if people aren't, completely chastising and crucifying them and willing to still pick up their game, they'll make even more money and have more sales with the PC community back on board once it's done. But this is really crazy, and I also thought that despite the bad news, it's also really cool. And I think Warner Brothers deserves credit despite the issues in the first place, and that's why I wanted to talk about this today. So definitely chat about what you guys think. Anyone out there who tried playing the PC version who's running into these issues, anyone who says, screw it, I'm never going to buy it, I'm mad at Warner Brothers forever, this is unforgivable, anyone who thinks that this is a good thing like I do, share what you think. What are your thoughts? I always appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time on another video.